Hey there, Aries, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of March 7th through the 13th. We're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe wants you to keep in mind this week. Also, Aries, please remember, energies do go both ways, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate. So we have the Temperance and the Moon, both very powerful energies, fly out. Interesting. Man, you're not playing in this reading, Aries, are you? Okay, so let's talk about it. The main energy for your reading this week, Aries, is the Five of Swords. There's something here which you're in a little bit of self-denial about. I feel like it started in the recent past, something you don't really want to face or look at. Again, with the moon showing up, I feel like this started in the recent past and kind of carried on into the energy of this week, but we'll see what that's about when we clarify. This is more so an energy of like, I see it, but I'm telling myself I can't see it. Like, what elephant in the big, huge room, you know? In the recent past, you get the Temperance, the Moon, and the Eight of Pentacles. For quite some time, I feel like there has been the need to work on your healing. Okay, you're showing me here, I'm working on this, or I need to work on this. But again, it's been there for quite some time, this need to heal, this need to go within, this need to go deep and really work on something within yourself. But with the moon showing up here, I feel like you really just didn't want to deal with it. It's almost like you took it and you buried it deep within and you're like, yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it. Like, I know I need to work on this, but it's kind of like I have this project, I need to get to it, I'll get to it when I get to it, no rush. But you feel the need to be working on this for a while, so there is kind of a rush. Now, in the current situation, you get the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Wow. There's a divine soul connection showing up here for you, one that you have a lot of love for, and you're also very, very, very attracted to this person. So when it comes to this soul connection between you and this person, there's love, there's passion, there's really, really good times. There's a lot of good memories here. But I don't know, I feel like something ended or something happened because the Five of Swords is the main energy for your reading this week. So we'll see when we clarify. Now in the near future, you get the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Death Rebirth. Very, very powerful energies. These are all major arcana energies. And I feel like you're going through a huge transformation when it comes to yourself, your own growth, your own development. It's like you're stepping into this Empress energy. And I don't assign gender to my cards. It's almost like you're stepping into this very beautiful, very radiant, very kind of like you're able to grow and nurture yourself. And this is happening on a very, very deep level. It's almost like the old you is done. It's over with. You're putting an end to the old you and you're stepping into this beautiful new energy of you. We'll see what this is about when we clarify it. These are really, really intense energies and I haven't even started clarifying your reading. So, okay, wow, are you kidding me? Give me two more. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Five of Swords again. Somebody here is really in denial. And again, I'm going to say you throughout this reading, Aries, because this is your reading. This could very well be your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate. You would know who they belong to. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Somebody here is telling themselves that they don't want a brand new beginning. They don't want to start over. They don't want a new beginning in love. When they really do. But the reason they're so convinced and they're so positive, where it's like, I don't want to start over, I don't want love, forget this person, forget relationships in general. The reason they're feeling this way is because they're very closed off. They're very confused and they're very, very closed off emotionally. It's almost like their head has taken over here. And their head's like, you know what? Love is too confusing. Love is too complicated. Let me protect you. Let me guide you. I know what's right. So that's why this person is like, love, forget love. Let's take a look at the recent past. I want to see what this Temperance is for you in the recent past. The Temperance is clarified by the World, the Five of Cups, and the King of Wands. Okay, so you are the King of Wands to me as a reader. I don't assign gender to my cards. I feel like you have been going through a very, very healing period in the recent past, tied up to something that happened in the past. So you have, up until this point, been carrying energies of regret, of remorse, not such great energies when it comes to something or someone that happened in your past. And I feel like in the recent past, you closed out that cycle. You're finally like, okay, I need to heal this. I'm working on healing this. I'm closing out this cycle and I'm stepping into my power. Because carrying this energy, carrying around this like, you know, woulda, shoulda, coulda, oh my gosh, the past, they did this, I did this, that energy wasn't serving you. And you realize that and you're just kind of like, okay, enough. We're done with this. Let's take a look at the moon in the recent past for you. The moon is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Somebody here really in the recent past wanted to reconcile. It's almost like they were holding on to this desire for dear life. It's like they wanted you back. They wanted this connection back. They wanted the love back. But I feel like this person, because they're so out of touch with their emotions, because they're not expressing their emotions, they're not very good at expressing their emotions, I see them being very closed off. Very closed off. This person probably doesn't even know what the word emotions mean. Like, that's how closed off whoever this person is. Because they were so out of touch with their emotions, despite the fact that they did want to reconcile, they're showing me here, this person's energy is like, you know what, forget it. I'm going to give up. This is too hard. Like, I want this, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know how to like make it happen. Feelings are too confusing. Let me just bury them down. Let me pretend that these feelings don't exist and just forget about this all. Now, I don't feel like whoever this was, you or your person, successfully forgot about these feelings or forgot about this relationship, but that's what this person was trying to do in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles in the recent past. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. So somebody here is really working on putting or reducing their resistance. I feel like somebody in the recent past was very defensive. Very defensive. It's like if you talk to this person, they'd be like, nope, this isn't my fault. This is your fault. You caused this. You did this. This is all you, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like somebody here in the recent past started working, or at least they realized that they are carrying these defenses, that their guard is up. And they're kind of like, you know what, maybe I need to shift this. Maybe I need to work on lowering these defenses and really putting them down, because I don't need to defend myself against anything, right? I'm capable of handling anything that comes my way. So these defense mechanisms that I have, these guards that I have up, aren't serving anybody, and they're definitely not serving me. So this is really cool. Let's see your current situation. I want to see what this King of Cups is for you in the current situation. Ooh, somebody wants to open up big time. The King of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. Somebody really wants to open up here in the current situation. They're coming from a very emotional place. They're carrying a lot of feelings. But this person, despite the fact that they want to open up, they're also kind of in a position of, should I open up? Is this worth the effort? And the reason this person is carrying this energy is because they're afraid it's all going to go to shit. They're afraid it's not going to work out anyway. Whoever this person is in the current situation, they have the feelings, they have the ability or the desire to communicate with you, but they're coming in with an energy of, maybe it's not going to work out anyway. Maybe I shouldn't even put in the effort because it's all going to go to shit anyway. They're coming in with a very defeatist energy of like, this isn't going to work out. Why should I even try? Why should I put myself out there? Now, what's interesting is this person is carrying this energy, but I don't see that completely deterring them from opening up. I feel like the desire to open up is still there. The desire to communicate is still there, but they are carrying this fear of it's not going to end well anyway. So that's why they're kind of in a position of, I want to do this, but should I do this? Let's take a look at the Six of Cups in the current situation for you. Wow. Six of Cups is clarified by the Six of Cups, again, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords. The memories that you or your person, right, have tied up to this connection are very beautiful, very pure, very loving memories. It's like when you think back, if you were to basically just focus on the memories, instead of letting your mind run the show, if you were just going based off of emotion, based off of the connection that you guys have, it's beautiful. You get happiness, you get pure, innocent love, you get like really beautiful energies. What I'm seeing here though, something happened. And the reason I'm saying that is because you get the Eight of Swords. You're in your head about something here. You're stuck in your head about something where you're overthinking it and replaying the scenario. And your mind is kind of coming in and being like, you know what? Let's make a muck of things. Let's make a mess of this whole situation. And so you are carrying these beautiful energies, but there's also something that happened to cause you to be in your head and overthink. There was a separation, a breakup, something happened in the past, which is your head is coming in and it's like, you know what, let me protect you. Let's overthink this again. Let's play out all the worst case scenarios so that what happened in the past doesn't happen again with this person and with this connection. But the energy that you have tied up to this connection is very beautiful, very pure, very happy. Let's take a look at this Queen of Wands for you in the current situation. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Death. You get the Death again in the same row in the near future. You are in your power here, right? You are following your passion. You are doing things that light you up. You're showing me, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Despite the fact that something ended here, despite the fact that this connection, this relationship, something here ended, you're showing me, even though it ended, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm feeling great about myself. I'm taking care of myself. I have everything that I need. I'm stable. I'm happy. I'm pursuing my own happiness. This is kind of a very much like me type of energy, but not in a bad way. More so in like a I got me type of energy, which is very cool to see, despite the fact that there was an ending at some point. And I don't feel like this ending happened recently. I feel like it happened, you know, a couple weeks ago, a few months ago, but the energies are still carrying it. Let's take a look at this near future because these are some pretty powerful energies. Let's take a look at this High Priestess for you in the near future. High Priestess is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. You're definitely carrying some feelings for somebody here, and you're working on opening up. You're working on opening and being able to express these feelings, and not even express them to the other person, but I feel like more so even acknowledge that they're there. Because remember, the main energy for your reading is the Five of Swords. You're telling yourself, I don't want love. I don't want this person. I don't want to start over with them. When in reality, I feel like deep down you do. But because of something that happened, because you're carrying the energy of it's not going to work out, because your mind is coming in and getting you to overthink about worst case scenarios, you're telling yourself, I don't want to start over. I don't want a brand new beginning. But I feel like in the near future, you're slowly working on just accepting, like, yeah, I do carry this love. I am carrying this feeling. I do want that forever. I do want that stability. Now, it could be that you want brand new beginning with this person, with a specific person, or it could just be that you're open to a brand new relationship, to have new love come into your life. But either way, I feel like something happened that closed you down, closed down your heart, and in the near future, you're going deep, really, really deep within you, and kind of like accepting, okay, let me open up. Let me open up to love, whether it's an old love, a new love. Let me work on opening up to having that stable, beautiful love in my life. Let's take a look at this Empress for you in the near future. Okay, so this Empress is clarified by the Sun, the Page of Swords, the Three of Swords. I feel like in the near future, you're realizing that as you're going through this like healing process, you're going, excuse me, you're going to realize that there's still some emotional pain that you haven't fully processed. Something that you're carrying, possibly tied up to a specific person, because the Empress is showing up here. Somebody that meant and still does mean a whole lot to you. You're working on slowly healing this emotional pain, on working through it, on basically replacing pain with happiness, with light, with joy. Now, I don't see you completely just completing this process. You know, it's not like an overnight thing, but I do see you taking small steps towards starting to work on it. It's like you're putting one foot in front of the other, and it's really, really a very growth. There's a lot of growth. Why do I keep saying very? There's a lot of growth happening for you here in the near future once you start processing this pain. And I feel like it's not even pain, Spirit. Three cards, please. I feel like it's not even pain. Spirit has a lot to say about this pain that you're carrying. It's not pain that's like really necessarily affecting you where it's like, you know, I don't see anxiety. I don't see, you know, anything like that here. But I feel like it's something that you've been carrying where you're like, I didn't really want to work on it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to look at it. And then in the near future, you're kind of like, all right, come on. Let me bring this buoy out from the water and let me take a look at what it is. Okay, I'll take them. Give me one more. Wow. For the Death rebirth in the near future for Aries. Okay, all kings, listen. These are some pretty powerful energies here. Now, I don't feel like this is just you. I feel like this is the energy of the people or person or people that you are dealing with. Something here is coming to an end, right, with someone, and something brand new is starting. You got the King of Cups in the current situation, tied up to you wanting to open up and communicate with someone, but still carrying a fear of it not working out. So I don't see you actually communicating. I feel like in the near future, you're going to step into an energy of being able to be stable, to be in your power, and not really have to focus on dealing with a bunch of other people. It's like something from the past which caused you a lack of stability is coming to an end, and you are stepping into an energy of, I'm confident, I'm determined, I can do anything that I set my mind to. And you're showing me here that there is something that you're setting your mind to, and I feel like it's this communication. I feel like you're finally going to open up and express how you feel in a specific situation without this fear, without the fear of it not working out, without the fear of it not going anywhere. Very beautiful. Okay. One more, please. I was going to say, let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, but Spirit already beat me to it. Yeah, I get it. From the universe, you get the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. In the current situation, you're really trying to deal with some pain that you've been carrying through emotionally disconnecting. It's almost like you're like, if I pretend like I don't have any feelings, then I don't have any feelings. If I let my mind come in and run the show and protect me, then that's the safest option for me. And you're showing me that you're doing that in the current situation. You're taking your emotions out of this equation because it's almost too painful to acknowledge the feelings, or it's too painful to even admit that you have feelings. But I don't see this energy sticking around for long, because in the near future, you start working on it. You're starting to open up more emotionally, despite the pain, despite the hardships, despite the fact that I feel like you have a hard time opening up emotionally in general, you're still doing it. And there's a lot of very determined energy showing up for you in the near future. Let's close off your reading with an oracle card from the universe. One more. Communication is key. Yeah, but I don't feel like this is communication with somebody else, Aries. I feel like this is communicating with yourself. Being open to hearing what you have to say to yourself, what your thoughts are saying, without your mind, without the fears overshadowing everything. Really communicate with your heart and hear and accept what feelings you have. You don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to go and talk to this person. But when you're telling yourself like, oh, I don't feel this. No, I don't have any feelings. No, I don't care about this. No, it doesn't hurt me. You're basically kind of lying to yourself and canceling yourself out. And that's just, painful. So Aries, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye.